Today's video is going to be about how to open the pool. We're going over step by step, so make it easier for anyone who has a pool to open. This particular pool is 2040. We're going to change it from this to that. I hope you stay tuned and enjoy the video.
All right, so the first thing we need to do to open the pool is to remove the cover. It's raining right now, but we just can't wait any longer. We're so excited, so we're going to go ahead and pull it off. And here's what the pool looks like after removing the cover. No matter how much you clean before closing, this is always what happens. We cleaned it really well, but somehow we're still dealing with this. The water looks somewhat clean, but not really. There's still a lot of dirt. Don't worry though, we have got a plan. Here's our secret weapon, shock treatment. Now my pool is 20 by 40 feet with about 3,000 to 40,000 gallons of water. For that, I'll be using 6 1-pound bags of shock to kickstart the process. Let's see what gets us. After we add the shock, the next step is to throw in robot to clean up all the dirt and algae. Once that's done, we'll move to the filters. But before we do any of that, we have to take care of the skimmer basket and check the water inlets. Now that the cover is off, we'll put it to the side to let it dry. Once it's dry, we'll clean it, fold it up, and store it away, adding some chlorine tablets to help with the algae. This will help keep the pool clean while the shock does its job. I'm going to brush the pool to push all the debris into the center. This makes it easier for the robot to pick up. You can see that some part of the pool looks shinier now because the shock has been working. By brushing the pool, we are mixing the shock into the water, and we are also helping the skimmer catch any floating debris. The more we can remove now, the easier it will be for the robot to do its job later. We are making good progress here. The debris is all pushed into the middle, and it's easier for the robot to clean it up. Even though we have got the robot and filters doing the work, we still need to do a few things manually. It's all about making the process as efficient as possible. You can already see the difference between this morning and now. All the debris is pushed into the center and it's easier to clean. Even though we have an automatic system in place, it's still important to do some manual work to help out the robot, skimmer, and the filter system. Now that most of the debris is cleaned up, we're ready to launch the robot. It will go back and forth, picking up everything that's left. We'll let it run for a couple of hours, empty it out, and then send it back to work. We'll keep doing this until the pool is completely clean. Next, I'm adding a SunShock device, which generates chlorine. I haven't added any chemicals yet beside the shock, so this will help balance things out. I've also got the floaters with chlorine tablets, and the robot is still doing its thing. We'll just let it run while we continue cleaning. Once the robot is done, I will empty the basket and let it run again. I will take about 2 hours per session. After that, I will add more water to pool to raise the level to the skimmer. Once the water level is good, we'll turn on the pump and continue the cleaning process.
Now that the water level is where it needs to be, it's time to open up the ports. First, I'll open the return line and the skimmer. Then I will head over to the jet line to open that as well. These ports allow water to flow into the pump out of the jet, helping the circulation. When I close the pool, I put noodles in the skimmer to prevent ice buildup. The pink color you see is the coolant I use to prevent freezing. It's a good sign that the coolant is still there. It means I didn't have any freeze up over the winter. I am checking the skimmer for any plugs or debris. Once everything is clear, I'll put the nozzle on the jet. This helps with the water pressure, pushing the water out further and creating better flow. It's important to make sure everything is sealed and secure before turning on the pump. Once everything is in place, I'll turn on the pump and check for leaks. If there are no leaks, the pressure should start building up. If there are leaks, the needle won't move. In our case, the needle is moving, which means everything is working correctly. Now that the pump is running, I will add the DE to the skimmer. This helps with filtration, and I'm using about 5 to 6 pounds for my pool size. Your pool may need more or less, so be sure to check the pump label for the correct amount. Once the DE is added, I double check everything for leaks. There are no issues, so the system is ready to go. The pressure is building up and everything sounds good. I'm going to leave the pump running and monitor progress. Here's what the pool looks like now. It's not crystal clear yet, but we have made a lot of progress. The storm set us back a couple of days. So I will add a few more bags of shocks and test the water again. I'm expecting more rain, which will help with the water level. And there you have it. The pool is almost ready. With some more maintenance, the water will be crystal clear, especially with the pump running. I would have to make sure it's run for a couple of days until I get a clear water. And I also have to make sure the pump is clean as well. It takes time, but with constant upkeep, you'll get there. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. Thank you for watching.